If you can hear my voice, my name is Mark. I mean you no harm. I'm just here to speak to you. Everybody in this room is here to speak to you as well. We don't mean you any disrespect. We are here with love, and we just want to know who you are and why you're here. If you're connected to these people in the room, that is fantastic. We welcome you to come forward to speak to us. If you are connected with the building, and okay, that's good. That's very good. Thank you. And that's exactly. I think maybe.
Are you falling down now?
Okay.
Cold this side.
I can feel it. Look, I've got goosebumps.
It's cold here.
Yeah.
Well, I
goosebumps.
can tell that obviously you are connected to the building, and I have a feeling that something needs to be said because there's a reason here. There's got to be the reason for why this individual's coming forward. I'm not going to say man or woman at the moment because I've got this woman and I can't budge her at the minute. Okay.
I think whether he's sat between me and Neil.
It's cold.
It is. I'm cold.
It's lovely.
Right.
It is very nice.
Alright, so
the rest of me is boiling
if it is a male, then obviously they will work with that. We'll see. You're not telling me anything else, which is fine. Okay, that's fine. So to the male who's connected to the building, the male who wants to come forward and speak to us, obviously you do, and you're affecting some of the equipment. So we welcome you.
Doll's going on.
Doll's going
And the K2's going on.
We welcome you into the space. We welcome you into the room. I know you're a good soul because I don't feel anything negative in this room at all. So you must be a good soul. So we welcome you. You're alright. You're alright.
Really cold shiver down my back.
Okay. Which is at least good.
K2's going on. Look. Come closer.
The doll. That's gone up. I can hear it.
Please, come closer.
Right, okay, so like I said, she's got these glasses and they're quite old fashioned looking as well. I mean, looking at her as face wise, I would say that she's. How old are you? She's got to be 70s, or she's not giving. Okay, well, I'm seeing 8 something, so. But I would say definitely 70s plus on her as well. She's got a very skitty mind. She forgets things as well. I'm not sure if that's old age at the minute, or whether that's more down to a condition, e.g. Alzheimer's, that kind of thing. I don't know because she's not telling me. I don't think she's that far gone because she is aware. Because the thing is, when they go into spirit, sometimes they carry that condition with them, even though the mind's gone, of course, you know, the physical mind is gone, there's no reason why they should have it, but sometimes that trauma of being like that does stay with them, but that's not the case with her. So I would say that is probably an accumulation of old age and just being very forgetful, I think, more than anything else with her. Glasses, they're kind of like, they go at the top and then they go round like that. They're kind of really old-fashioned, like 70s looking glasses and stuff like that with her as well. She's a very kindly soul. She's got a very good energy about her, and she is very kind. She's not particularly tall as well, looking at her, and got grey hair. Quite a good head of hair, not long with her as well, and it's definitely like a curl or a natural curl, not lots of curls, it's almost like one or something that goes across her head a little bit, but hair is cut, you know, quite neatly outside of that, but it's not long, it's not like it goes down her back or anything like that as well. What colour it was before, I don't know, I'm not really seeing that, I don't know whether it was blonde or not, I don't know, because it really is quite white when I'm actually looking at her. So what else? She's got a little bit of weight on her, certainly not excessive. She has got a little bit, but she's certainly not slim. I don't think she'll mind me saying that, but she has got a little bit of weight. Do you know what though? She's actually quite funny. I do. Yeah, I do feel quite a good sense of humour around her as well. And I actually think that she could actually be quite funny. So what else can I give you about her? Doesn't seem particularly good on her feet that I've actually got with her at the moment as well.
She'll definitely take that one.
Yeah, don't tell me much more at the minute, but she doesn't seem very good. I'm not saying that she had like a Zimmer frame, but it's almost like I see that, like she would walk on a frame. She's very independent. She's very independent though. She's not somebody who would sit down and feel sorry for herself.
Mm-hmm.
She'd get up and do it. If she could get up and make herself a cup of tea, it might take a long time to do it, and it might not be the easiest of jobs, and you know, it would, I think she'd be in pain doing it, but do you know what she would? She would do it because she's not moaning, she's not complaining to me, she's not, you know, I don't feel that she is making herself, we want people to feel sorry for her. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because she really is fiery independent. to the point of not being stubborn, even though actually I think sometimes she could be a bit stubborn. Oh, actually I said that. Oh no, I think maybe I've hit a chord there. I think now and again, if she set her mind on something, you're not going to budge it. But not like shouting in a horrible way. I think she makes her mind up. She has got a good mind, and she knows stuff. I'm not saying well educated, you know, university, that kind of thing, but she's got a good head on her shoulders, you know. I think if what's that? On the table. She's around, I can feel her energy around, but she's not walking forward. There's a reason why though. I can feel that. But she has got a good head on her shoulders. I've definitely got that. I go into the energy, you see, I try and find out more about her. And she would do anything for anyone. If she had her last penny, she would probably give that to you, then actually keep it for herself. And I don't think she had a lot of money. I'm not really picking that up at all. I think the pennies did count with her. They really did. You know, even to the point of maybe going down the shops and getting a loaf of bread and stuff. I don't think she had a huge amount of money. I really don't. Not frivolous with money at all, you know. So does that make sense? If none of it does, please tell me, because then I will go back and ask. Now, see, the problem is the Zimmer frame thing. You know, the fact that she's not good on her feet, that she needs assistance, help, and that she wouldn't sit down. She has a lot of pain in her legs. Not just when she's up and about. She seems to have a lot of pains in her legs, even when she's sitting down. They seem to hurt all the time. It's almost like if she takes the medication, it's not working, or she's not taking the medication. She's not telling me. All I know is that the medication wasn't working, and it's almost like her tablets would be changed a lot, and yet it still didn't seem to do it. And almost like she'd given up with GPs and stuff like that. It's like, you know, they don't know what they're talking about. It's that kind of thing. Does that make sense? Because her legs are hurting. My legs are hurting. The bottom of my legs, not the top. The bottom of my legs are hurting. I can feel pain in them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. None of it. If none of it does, please tell me,
No,
because
it
that's
really
important. Okay. Are you happy for me to carry on?
Yeah.
One thing I must tell you about her, she is happy. She is okay now. Okay? I think there are days when she was alive that I think she would have been a bit down. As happy as she was and as nice a person as she was, she seemed to have her dark days when, you know. If there is a child that you're trying to connect to, then at least we know who we're trying to talk to, and we approach it differently. Yeah, see, if it is a child, we speak more gentle, more calm, we try and entice that. Okay. We'll
not my child, it's not my child.
Don't tell me any more than that.
No, just say it's not, yeah.
Okay. But now I need to see, look, everything's
See,
going.
yeah,
See the doll's going off, look, doll's going off.
Yeah.
So, Neil...
And I've got a draft on my hand now, I've said it.
Neil's very good with speaking to the children.
All right.
Jim.
Can you touch Jim?
What happened then?
What was that?
What
What's
happened?
on the back of my neck, that's all.
Like what? Was it just
What?
twins?
So I just done on the back of my neck.
Are you joking?
He wouldn't joke, I swear.
Thank you for doing that. You banged on the table.
Now I know he would understand me when I say use the energy in the room, use the energy around the table. He understands. He understands this. So the K2's going as well. He does actually understand this. So I'm going to let's get him into the table, because I think if you say about the energy, guys, all right. He's sweating.
You're right, well,
Let's get him to work with the energy. I think he does understand when he's saying about use the energy around the table, go into the table and see. Alright, work with that. Did somebody just knock that then? Somebody just knock the table?
no.
No. Did you feel
No,
that?
I did feel
You
that,
did
yeah.
feel, you felt that? You felt that?
Did you do it?
Did anyone knock that at all? It's
No.
definitely not me, my legs.
No.
Tell you that.
Oh, my legs are top.
You felt that, didn't you?
Yeah,
That
she
knock.
does. It's me, misses my leg here, this side, so.
Come on, use the energy. We know you can do it.
You do seize up when you do these sounds.
That was a tap behind
There's a
there.
tap behind
Did you-
us. Yeah, there's a tap behind us.
Keep going.
I just said,
Shake
Did you
it.
just-
tap under the table.
Table.
There's a tap under the table back there.
It sounded like the centre.
Yeah.
Definitely tap
I
on the
felt
table.
something. I felt you was affecting some of the people like Jim. Can you please maybe do that again? My hands are. I can feel
My
that.
hands are
I can
cold.
feel that now in the
I feel
draft.
cold, that's why
I
I'm
felt
asking
that.
you.
Does anybody else feel that?
If your name is Colin, can you please confirm again by making the doll's hands flash, please? And if your name isn't there it is.
You're a bit of a devil, aren't you? You don't want to talk to me, do you? What a sound there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has moved, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got shivers.
See, he's definitely,
I've got a shiver.
Colin is definitely trying to affect somebody in your direction. I'm not trying to make that fit, he's definitely over in your direction
Yeah.
trying to affect somebody.
Thank you, Colin.
This is it.
See if you can focus, Colin is purposely not...
What was that?
Was that you?
No, it's just all I've got stiff shoulder.
No.
Noise.
Did you make a
Yeah, I
noise?
heard that.
Did you make a noise?
No.
That was the.
Please
that
tell
was,
me you did.
it actually sounded like over here to me.
Oh, yeah.
No,
it was
wasn't.
right in my ear.
No,
It was like
I
a...
heard that.
Did
you hear that?
It's just like that.
Did you hear that?
No, it was like
I
a
heard it.
bit of a whine.
Oh,
It was
I
like
heard
a
that.
whine.
I heard that.
Is that the two? Oh, I've got the shivers on my
Yeah,
shoulders.
I've got it straight through me. And
Yeah,
look at
me
my arm,
too.
look.
Right, come.
Come on then, I thank you for being here. He's on my shoulder.
And you need to call out. He's getting
calm
impatient. He's
Calm
jumping. I can
out.
feel it. He's getting a bit agitated.
Fine.
I
He
know
wants
you're
to
here.
speak to
Can
you.
you please tell Mark your name? That's one thing I really need to know.
Very quick passing. He died on the scene.
I can take some of what you're saying.
Okay, I can't change this. Right, I'm going to give you a little bit about him. He's slim, he's tall, he's got dark hair that I can actually see with him. I'm not seeing any glasses or any facial scars on him. I can't see any obvious tattoos on his face either or anything like that. But he's quite slim. This is not like a chap with a lot of weight
So
on
this
him.
is somebody coming for the room or
No,
the
this
sides
is
here?
who I'm seeing. Yeah, this is who I'm seeing at the minute, and it's definitely, it was a quick passing. It was definitely an automobile accident that I'm actually picking up. There is a motorbike in the equation, but I don't know if he was on it or what. I don't know. I know there's a motorbike in the equation, and it's the vehicle. It's not a lorry. The vehicle crossed the road, and it happened. But it happened like that.
He doesn't believe that he's dead, does he?
No, he knows it's passed, but it took adjustment.
A long time.
It took adjustment.
Does he know now?
Because he does know. There was trauma because of that, because it was so quick. It's literally, he went like that. It was that quick for him. He was there 1 minute, the next minute he's on the floor and he's opening his eyes and he's getting up and he sees the carnage left after. And the first thing that goes into his head is, God, I'm lucky. It's that, like, he actually thought, I'm so lucky, because he can see his own body. He doesn't realise that he's in spirit. He's not aware that he's actually passed at that time. It's afterwards. I'm not sure whether he saw himself. I don't know.